Boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar Lauv, all for nothing, and I'm so in love. Great feeling there. So let's start right away with this great song. Set your capo here on 1st fret and you are ready for these 4 chords we need to learn. So 4 chords starting with C. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Next is G, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. And we have F, so that's a bar on the 1st fret, all strings. And the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. And the final chord will be A minor. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Okay, so we will play these chords as they are standard with strumming later. But first we need to look at this picking pattern we have for C, G, and F. Okay, so A minor will be excluded for now. We don't need a picking pattern for that. So C, G, and F, that is what we're going to focus on. So the C pattern looks like this. All right. So that is 3rd on A, 1st on B, 3rd on A again, and 1st on B again. So 2 times like that. And then you're gonna play 3rd E, 1st B, and open G. And that's it for C. So quick repetition here. 3rd A, 1st B, 3rd A, 1st B, 3rd E, 1st B, and open G. Okay, so for the G, the pattern is exactly the same. The only difference here is instead of 3rd A as the bass note now, you're gonna play the 3rd E as the bass note. So instead of this, for G now you're gonna play this. Okay, so 3rd on E. Everything else is the same, so that will be 3rd E, 1st B, 3rd E, 1st B, 3rd E, top string E, that means, and then 1st B and open G. So that part sounds like this. Alright. And the F pattern, guess what? That is exactly the same as the other patterns. The only difference here, we switch the bass note now. So that will be found here on the 1st fret E string. So this one could be a little bit stretchy. You need to practice a little bit, perhaps, but I think you will get it. Grip looks like this, okay? So it sounds like this. So the patterns are exactly the same. You just switch the bass notes. So to repeat this, for C, you will find the bass note here, 3rd fret A. For G, you will play it on the 3rd fret E bass, and for F on the 1st fret E. Everything else is the same. Now, when you play this song, the chord progression for this song, it will start with C. You're gonna play this pattern for 2 times, so that means 1 and then 2. All right. Then you play 2 Gs, 2 F, and back to 2 Gs. So that is one chord progression: C, G, F, G, 2 times per chord. So one round of that will sound like this. And that takes us to actually the first verse, because that was the intro, you can say. The first verse starts with 3rd of October and so on in the lyrics. So yeah, the chord progression here will be the same, but we will handle it with a strumming pattern now. So you're gonna play the chords as they are: C, G, F, and G. All right. The strumming pattern, I will show that one with the C, since that is the first chord, and it will sound like this. So one round will be down, up. And on this up, you try to mute it. So it will be like this: down, up. I mute it with my right hand. I lean on top of the strings. But I can also use my little finger here, perhaps my little pinky for the C, since that is free here, to just put it on top of the strings as well and work with both my left and right hand. It's up to you. Mute it in some way. You just lean your fingers on top of the strings and that will mute the sound. So down, up, and then up, down, up. That is one strumming pattern, one round. So all right. So you're gonna play C, 2 strumming rounds, G, 2 strumming rounds, F, 2 strumming rounds, and back to G, 2 strumming rounds. Okay, so that will be like this. One chord progression, one round of that, and that is the first verse. That takes us to the first pre-chorus, and in the lyrics I did, you know that you're my whole heart. All right, so that's where we are. You will play one round for this chord progression. Here you can choose to play either melody or the strumming. Okay, both ways will work for this one. And the same goes with the first chorus. You're gonna play the same chord progression, and kind of 95% of the song is C, G, F, G. So still the same chord progression here, 2 rounds of the melody or the strumming. It's up to you. Both is played in the song, so you can choose there. Then comes the second verse, played in the same way as the first one, so nothing changes there. And the same goes with the second pre-chorus and even the second chorus. After the second chorus comes a bridge part, and that is in the lyrics also in the, it's, hey, did you know that you're my whole heart? Did you know that I'll never stop? Okay, that's where we are. Now the chord progression changes a little bit. It goes from C to A minor, to F, and to G. And that's it. One round of C, A minor, F, and G. And now we'll have a slight difference here in the strumming. So it will be down, up, clap, down, up. So for C, it will be, right? So that is down, up, clap, down, up. So short pause there after the clap. So down, up, clap, down, up. play 2 strumming rounds for each chord, and with this chord progression C, A minor, F, G, it will sound like this. And that is the bridge part, and just the same goes with the final part, the third chorus. It will be played in the same way as the other choruses, and that pretty much covers Lauv, All for Nothing. I'm so in love. So hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Play tuned.